Very warm welcome. This is Arnav Chaudhary. You're live on my YouTube channel. Another Indian Super League watch along. This time it is the Kerala Blasters versus Jamshedpur FC at the Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium in Kalur. And it's a big matchup because it could have implications at the top and at the bottom of the league. Because on one side, Jamshedpur FC, after their 1-1 late draw against Mumbai City, are still in the title race, so they need 3 points to put pressure on Mumbai City. While on the other side, the Blasters, after their late draw in their last game, are suddenly under pressure because Mohammedan Sporting have finally been able to get a point. So therefore, the Blasters, after the draw a few days ago against Northeast United, are under a certain level of pressure as well. So therefore, hopefully, it will be an interesting encounter. Both the teams are out on the pitch in the early Saturday kickoff. Bikash Jungnam and as captain on the other side, Stephen Eze. And let's quickly go through the lineups. Arsh Anwar Sheikh continues in goal for the Blasters, which has Falu Njaya, Bikash Jungnam, and in the heart of defense, it will likely have Mohammad Saif on the right. Let's see where. Sorry. When Yal Sudesh plays, maybe as an attacking right back, and Harish Kundu, the match referee, with Freddie, Danish Farouk in the defensive positions, Karim Ben Sharif, Franchu in creative positions, Kevin Yoke on one of the wings, and Mohammad Atsal, Franchu up front. Let's see how that pans out. What kind of a formations the Blasters play? Do they play a 3-5-2? Do they play a 4-4-2, 4-5-1? We will be interesting to see how to do it. And on the other end, Jamshedpur FC, we have Abhinav Gomes in goal, Nikhil Barla as a right back, Mark Zotan as left back, Stephen Eze and Pratik Chaudhary in defense, Nikola Stojanovic, Luka Sirkovic, and Riyad Puya in midfield, Vinci Barreto and Mohamed Sanan on the wings, and Rafael Messi Boli up front as the striker. So let's wait and see what they're able to do. Shom says no to H-Rod. Yeah, Shom, I've said that for years. It is Indian football's biggest problem, sadly, and hopefully it will get better in the coming years. Jamshedpur FC rejected Ashley Westman in final round of review a few years back. Yeah, yeah. Does happen when you talk to multiple coaches that you then decline XYZ. But Ashley Westwood now is the head coach of the Kerala Blasters. For him, today it's about trying to figure out, can he get a result against Jamshedpur FC. Looks like Sandy Stewart is the team coach. Don't know if there's a suspension against Owen Coyle. Didn't hear or read about it, but that looks likely. And interesting to see what the Blasters do. In the last match, played well in patches, but then in the end, Northeast fought back to get a result. And yeah, let's see what happens on that one. And on the benches, the alternative goalkeeper for the Blasters is Albasit. Naucha Singh is on the bench. Sandeep Singh is on the bench. Ivan Doling is on the bench. Horumipam Griva, who played on the right, is on the bench. Roland Borges, Ebendas, Vibin Mohanan, as well as Victor Berthomeu. While at the other end, Ravi Kumar is the second goalkeeper. Sharthok Goloi, Mahdi Talal back in the squad. Ritik Das, Reta Chikawa, Pranay Halda, Jermanpreet Singh, Rosenberg Gabriel, and Manveer Singh. So those are the lineups of the two teams, and that will be very, very interesting to see how the two teams play. Do the Blasters play with a 3-man backline? Do they play a 4-man backline? With at the other end with Jamshedpur FC, I think the formation is relatively simple with a 4-2-3-1. Yeah, Messi Boli needs to get into the goals. And again, the outcome of this result, the result and the outcome of this game, um, yeah, will have implications in the league standings at the moment. Um, you know, one, 3, 2, 1, and here we have a kickoff in Kochi. Um, to me, as I said, Jamshedpur on 15 points from 8 matches, and the Blasters on 5 from 9. Mohammedan on 1 point from 8. So therefore, yeah, it's if you want to clear your name a little, that would help. Blasters trying to build up. Stojanovic, foul given against Karim Benarif. Blasters quickly play. Interestingly, 9 draws in those 18 matches between those two teams. 5 wins for the Blasters, 4 for Jamshedpur. Good ball into the danger zone, but Bino Gomes, your thoughts on Matthias Hernandez? Mahesh, yeah, happens. Um, Again, with all that was said about that incident, I think he was the instigator. So let's leave it at that. Mark Zoltan Puya has to turn back under pressure from Nihal Sudesh, and he earns a throw in. And interesting to see what the Blasters do. Yeah, Franchu with his first start in the third game for the Blasters. Impressive against BFC. Not that much of an impact against Northeast United. Headed on, by the Blasters. Freddy, loses the ball. That was out. Nielsenesh. Markzo, cleared by Falu Njaya. Will be interesting. Falu Njaya versus Rafael Messi-Boli. Sirkovic loses the ball. Mohamed Atsal. Atsal, still Mohamed Atsal. And just overdoes it, but still has the ball. And cleared by Jamshedpur. And it's a throw-in for Jamshedpur. Markzo. And cleared by Franchu. Another throw-in from Mark Zo. It looks like a physical game. Kevin Yoke back to Danish Farooq. Danish, careful. Messi Boli behind him. Sahif. Danish. Good ball. Good combo. Benarif and Franchu. Out to Nihal Sudesh. Nihal into the middle. Cleared by Lazar Zerkovic. Throw in Kerala Blasters. 3 minutes on the clock. Goalless at the Kalur. All to play for. And it, as always, Bikash Jungnam coming out to take the long throw in. Bikash, young Bikash, was the captain also of the Blasters. Bikash Jungnam. Shot on Benarif, who plays it back to Bikash. And that ball's gone out. No. Or linesman doesn't say that the ball's gone out. Corner for the Blasters in the end now. Yeah, some fans are there at the stadium, but surely not in the numbers that we're used to when the Blasters played at home. Still a fan boycott of especially the Manjaparas. Pranchu to take the corner. Yeah, referee saying ball not in. Why don't you just put the ball a little to the side, my friend, and put it on the line? It's really useless discussions, waste of time. Franchu plays it short. And back to the last man. Played forward, but that ball will roll house. and Ashley Westwood. All this drama around a corner and then nothing comes of it. I fully feel Ashley in that. Take the corner properly, and Danish, he shouldn't be starting. Yeah, Raj, but there seems to be a lot of coaches who like his game. So that's the thing. Stojanovic, Nikola Stojanovic. Blasters with the ball, trying to look for Nihal Sudesh, cleared by Albino, but back with the Blasters, Franchu. India women lost to Kenya 2-0, but Kenya not that bad. Lost to Australia 2-0, they fought well. Yeah, Hitesh, but that, um, you know, oh, you know what? We lost to them and they lost to them, and that is fine. We were not good against Kenya, and that Malawi 3-2, if we look at the rankings, I honestly think Malawi should have been, yeah. And that is not even highly quality. I don't know if that's the case. I think Real Kashmir, bottom of the table, would have loved Danish Farooq back. Kevin UK. Under pressure from Balla. Danish against Barla. Nikhil Balla. I think Danish Farooq just simply walked the ball out of the park. Ashley Westwood looks like a main character in a football movie. Mm, don't know. Ted Lasso would come across a little differently, wouldn't he? Such what's for what? For the incidents, I guess, with Brian Sanchez, Danish has been very average. Yeah. It looks because everybody does kind of aura farming. I don't know if he does aura farming, but let's see. Ball through. Mm. Axel doesn't react to it. Ball with Albino Gomes. So far, Masters the more active of the two sides. And again, throw in for the Blasters on the left, Mohammad Saif, who seems to have established himself. Interesting to see that players who've been regulars for the Blasters in the last year or two not really getting a chance. Congratulations, say you're the only one who's doing ISL Watchalong or instead of IPL. Yeah, thanks. Well, again, I like to do this. I enjoy doing this. So yeah, as long as I can, if I have the time and it fits into my schedule, I'll surely do it. He looks straight off a Fight Club movie, says Hannibal. Didn't someone say the other day that Ashley Westwood had more muscles than his players or something? I think someone said that the other day against Northeast United. And long ball forward, Stojanovic keeps the ball against Freddie. No, no foul given. Busters with the ball. Safe. Plays it back. Freddie. Freddie across to Vikash. And ball out. Masters clear their lines. Thanks, Aman. Hey, Avijit, I'm doing good. Good to see you back. Nihal in the box. Nihal goes down too easily after he'd lost the ball. After all the Magnum outcomes, if Magnum leaves covers, then what will be the club's future? Raj, I think it shut down. I don't see anyone buying the club at the moment. I mean, why would someone invest? Forget Blasters. Why would anyone invest into an ISL team? So that's the thing. So therefore, for me, um, I don't see anyone coming forward and saying, "Hey, listen, I want to buy XYZ club." Uh, Long ball forward. Vinci in the box. And Danish Farooq just does enough to get him to the side or push him a little bit to the side so that Ash Anwar Sheikh can have the ball. And it's interesting. I have a feeling, I don't know, are the Indian referees actually following that 8-second rule? I always feel the keepers are sort of on the edge. I don't know if they're showing that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Kevin Yoke. Oh, that's a good ball out on the wing. Karim Benarif. Karim does well to beat Barla. Benarif chips it into the box, headed on, and that's a goal! Nihal Sudesh puts the Kerala Blasters ahead with a header. Good ball into the danger zone from Karim Benarif. And then it is Nihal Sudesh who puts the Blasters ahead. Good one. Important also for someone like a Nihal who hasn't been playing the best or hasn't been getting much game time. And once more, Kevin Yoke, that's a good through ball. Ben Arif. And yeah, Mark Zo loses his man. Doesn't, yeah. And then you see that reaction from Mark Zo. Ooh, yeah. Nihal Sudesh was behind him and just runs ahead. Good timed header. And the Blasters are ahead. And Nihal Sudesh, good to see that. Want to see that Nihal was in Punjab. Yeah. 12 minutes. At the other end, first corner for Jamshedpur FC on the left. Falun Jai puts the ball out. Will you do Watchalong of AC U17 women matches? Hitesh, let me see U17 women's, U17 boys. Whatever I can, I will do, but I cannot say that. East Bengal, that was ridiculous. The ball was in the field of play when he kicked it towards the bench. I don't know if it was ridiculous. Oh, at the other end post. Header from Lazar Zirkovic. Chance for Blasters to break. Kevin Yoke. Kevin puts on the afterburners against Barla. Kevin tries to play it out and keeps the ball. Danish Farooq on the left. Danish Farooq cutting in. Danish Farooq with the shot to shoot. Misses the chance. Ben Arif post and saved. It's all happening at the Kalur. Less than a minute. Shot on the post for Jamshedpur. And at the other end, Ben Arif. Deflected and a good hand from Albino Gomes. And once more, Kevin Yoke putting in the afterburners against Nihal Sudesh. Throw in. That ball's going to go out for a corner. Sasha, for me, the red card, I don't know if it was ridiculous. To me, it was, it was needed. Which welcome on your most excited person? I can't wait for you. Okay, Abhijit, very funny. Yeah, I don't call it knockout. Has had too many yellow cards. It's not toxic. Want to see that? Yeah. And yourself. Obviously, they're the best team in Europe. So I think if they beat Real Madrid, Bayern should be winning it. I think Real Madrid and Barca should get over that whining phase. Offside from Ben Arif. Benarif looks really good. Looks good player. Yeah, yeah. You saw that cross, smart. You saw that shot attempt. Yeah, one or two players, and this is on one side an interesting thing, but on the other side, sometimes a little sad. One or two players, if you change them, if you bring in the right players, they can change your season, right? It's just been Karim Ben Arif who's given them more structure. A certain level, also, the coach seems to have propped up his players, even though Ashley is not playing with the same players. He's still trying to figure out which Indians. Oh, Ashanwa Sheikh into the path of Jamshedpur. Vinci, first touch not good. Throw in for Blasters. So, therefore, these are some of the interesting things that come to my mind when I look at games like this. The Zirkovic header against the post. Long throw from the Blasters. And Mohammad Atsal wins a throw in. Sahif to take it. It's 1-0 to the Blasters. 16 minutes on the clock for this game. Long throw in. Atsal put in middle. Cleared by Stephen Eze. Headed on by Mohammad Sanan. Vinci doesn't get his head to it. Throw in. Yeah, Mohammad Sanan, interestingly, has been no factor at all for Jamshedpur. Riyad Puya. Across to Stephen Eze. Mark Zo. Long ball forward. Messi Boli will not get to it. Goal kick. Kerala Blasters. Still no Eben Das for assistant tournament. Mahesh, it's up to the coach. Right? There's no Eben Das. There's no Viman Mohanan. There is no Naocha. There is no Sandeep. There's no Iban Doling. There's no Haumripam Roiva. Victor Bertomeo, who scored the other day. There's no Raul Borges, you know. So therefore, some of these boys are in, out. Jamshedpur get the ball back. Stojanovic. Eze. Back to Stojanovic. Pratik Chaudhary. Back to Pratik. Stojanovic. Sirkovic. Across to Magzo. Magzo chips it forward, but into the box. Ashanwar Sheikh has the ball. This season, Viman is not looking good. No, Aman, not at all. Not at all, sadly. What about J-League's new rule about penalty in case of drawn? You know what league matches? What does the rule look like for football players? Avijit, I'm not a football purist in that way. I will always say that one has to look at the realities of things. I think football needs to make itself more interesting. Kevin Yoke just beats Barla for speed, even though Barla is one of the quickest Indian players. Barla and Pratik Chaudhary then clear. Yeah, Vinci loses, wins the ball. Ranchu out to Nihal Sudesh. So I think the question is, how do you make the game more interesting? This week Champions League also showed like that the European Super League is also going to come some stage, right? So therefore, the football purists tough times ahead. Karim Ben Arif against Stojanovic. Ben Arif back to Sahif. Danish. Danish running all the way back to his keeper. Vikash back to his keeper. Arsh Anwar Sheikh. Sahif. Yeah, Blasters are not offering options. Danish Farouk and Freddie are being followed. Arsh Anwar Sheikh will have to go long. Stojanovic, not a good header. And Franchu, yeah, earns a free kick against Lazar Sirkovic. What happened to Sachin Suresh is injured. He's out for the season, Aman. Danish Farooq. Nihal Sudesh. Franchu. Franchu. Yeah, plays it nice to Sudesh. Nihal into doesn't get into the box, but Atsal gets to it. Franchu. Franchu, lovely skill. Franchu tries to get it to Danish Farooq. And now a chance. Barla against Kevin Yoke has no chance. Lovely win back by Kevin Yoke, who's really overpowering Barla on the one or the other occasion. Someone that I've liked as a right back, but yeah, if Nikhil Bala wants to play international football, these are games where he has to prove himself, and he's being totally outplayed by Kevin Yoke. Chip forward for Mark Zoh, headed out by Falun Jai, Bikash, Freddy. Freddy across to Danish, Shahif. Pass to Balla, Stojanovic. Riyad Puya, Stojanovic. Nikhil Balla. Stojanovic with a chip to Messi Boli. Can he keep it in? No, he won't. Throw in for the Blasters on the left. Rafael Messi Boli. Yeah, not an easy job. Any new OCIs? How can Ryan develop the scores percent of Ryan Williams says, of course. You know, always. Sorry. So Ryan Williams has surely helped the cause of OCIs. Will there something happen? Not sure. Yeah. Same names, some new names always cropping up, but as long as no one's playing in India and it's a fast track of passports, nothing will happen. It sure comes because this year they're playing a shorter tournament for June, then they will land the calendar to Europe so they don't lose that time. It's mid-season. Yeah. Ashley Westwood always takes revenge. Yeah, so maybe, but again, the game isn't over yet. 22 and a half minutes. So a quarter of the game played. Kerala Blasters won. And Jamshedpur FC nil. Undeserving lead for the Blasters, or the better team so far. Jamshedpur have not found a solution. A nice turn from Karim Ben Arif. Kevin Yoke plays it to Ben Arif, who's now in the box. And yeah. And Albino Gomes, angry with his frontman. Debala's Yoke is interesting, but needs to beat Yoke. Aman, he's losing hands down at the moment. Owen Coyle in the stands, very worried. Owen Coyle looking at his watch. 23 and a half minutes. This is not good enough at the moment. Playing somebody, yeah. Hannibal, I don't know. Good question, but I wouldn't have an answer for you. Jamshedpur, they're just not, so far, not good enough today. Mark Zoh. Nice through ball. Mohamed Sanan. Mohamed Sanan misses the chance. Messi Boli on the left. And I don't know who he's crossing that to. But Barla picks it up. Plays it to Stojanovic. Nikola Stojanovic. Nikola Stojanovic. Riyad Puya. Vinci. Vinci beats one, beats two. Mohamed Sanan. Over. Best chance for Jamshedpur FC in the 25th minute. Just over. Nikhil Bala. Nice ball to Mohamed Sanan. Does well to beat Danish Farooq, but can't keep it on target. Germany were one of the football powers and made world plus and one of them. Now this is Spanish grassroots. Messi, Yamal, Iniesta, Xavi, Villas. So, oh, Karim Benarif looks to be off. No, no. Doctor saying no. Um, Avajit, Germany respects the talent that Spain produces, that France produces, or others. And then why does they can't take Hannibal would be too easy, no? After watching RFDL tournament finals, I can say India is garbage. Grassroots and Indian football should be shut down and FIFA should ban us. Ooh, Edito Boli. Yeah. And Karim Benarif set to go off. They think there's some kind of Özil. Yeah, Özil or I don't know, Phil Foden or whatever. Benarif goes off and Vipin Mohanan comes on after 26 minutes. And that will weaken the Blasters because Benarif has been a key player for them in the middle of the park. Stojanovic. Magzo. Sanan can't get to it. Bikash. Nice triangles by the Blasters. Oh, Franchu loses to Riyad Puya. Azaz Zirkovic. Riyad Puya. And the referee, yeah, first allows the advantage and then plays the foul. Yeah. Falun Jaya with the foul on Messi Boli. Free kick. Jamshedpur about 10 yards in the Blasters' half. And Falun Jaya getting Stojanovic. Oh, Blasters headed in the wrong direction, but Ashan Sheikh has the ball. Plays it to Bikash Jungnam. Bikash to Sahif. Kevin Yoke. Kevin. Franchu. And Vibin can't keep it in. So it says, so to watch Kilo in university games, football's another garbage set of players. I don't know why government is doing university games and they should do school games. I don't know. School games, university games, college games, all of them are nice, but you have to have that right structure, infrastructure also, which we don't have. And as a drama, according to you, for me, I'm glad that people are getting reactions for some money. Pavajit, I don't think the reality check still has happened. There's too much delulu running around in the AIFF, in the clubs, amongst the fans, right? Now people say everything is fine. We structurally have a problem, but no one's understanding that. More forward, Ash Anwar Sheikh collects it. 29th minute on. Still the Blasters leading 1-0. And the reminder, if you're liking this watch along, do leave a like behind, share with other people to join us in. Oh, Mohammed Sanan slips. And if you haven't, do subscribe to arunfoot. We're slowly but clearly growing. Oh, header. Ooh. That hurt. I think Njaya against Messi Boli. And I don't know, Messi Boli wanting a penalty. Let's see, talking to the referee there. Saif having a word, but Mika Jungnam pushing away. And both the teams, after 29 and a half minutes, getting the water break once more. The cross for Mark Zoh. Oh, yeah. Messi Poli gets to it, but bangs his head thereafter with Falo and Jai. Not a foul of any kind, but it's a head collision. One of the players down. Falo and Jai, who always gives 100+% since he's come on. The amount of people commenting, sir, why not Minerva players are on the FN suppose and send. Welcome to the world of Indian football, Delulu. Anyway, sadly. And the funny one is that it seems like the sane Indian football fans seem to be on Twitter and the insane ones are on Insta. And once more, the repeat of the goal. Karim Ben Arif, good cross. Simple. Nihal Sudesh behind Mark Zo, just runs around him and heads the ball in. And Mark Zo doesn't realize even what's happening. Albino Gomes can't even react. Nice goal, good goal. And then Lazar Zirkovic header against the post. At the other end, I don't know, they're not showing it. The chance for Karim Ben Arif, where the ball hit the post as well, of a deflection and of a save from Albino. But Karim Ben Arif already had to forcefully go off due to injury after just 26 minutes, and Vivek Mohan has come on. That's the problem in these kind of players. You don't know how good is their fitness. Can they hold? Most probably it's a muscular injury. Franchu plays it out to Nihal. Nihal tries to play it back. Mohammad Atsal. It's a brilliant through ball from Franchu, but Atsal didn't even know that the ball is going to come. That's the problem when you're not on the safe wavelength as your teammates. Franchu, class through ball. And Atsal just has to stand there. And he's running around. Yeah, missed opportunity. Ball back to Albino Gomes. Pratik Chaudhary. Looking to go long. Saif out with the ball. Riyad Puya. Riyad Puya under pressure from 2. Vinci beats 1 or 2. And referee and linesman having a word with each other and then deciding that it is for Jamshedpur FC. Vinci. Yeah, looks like Freddie was the last man to touch it. Throw it. Nikhil Bala to go long. Yeah. And he can't go that long because that advertising board is just too close at the far end. Headed out by Freddie. Kevin, you okay? On his first Stojanovic. Stojanovic with a shot. Doesn't come on target. Nikola Stojanovic. And they're showing Lazar Sirkovic. Looks like that was a deflection. No, no. Throw in. Oh, okay, the ball didn't go out that way. Atsar tries to shield. Mark Zo, Zirkovic, and Sanan heads it out. Bikashungnam with the ball. I'm going to throw it in from the right. 34.5 minutes. The Blast is still leading. Yeah. Franchu with a very personal treatment from Lazar Sirkovic. Just holds him a little too hard. No, I don't want to leave you. In front you, just doing enough to shield the ball. Danish Farouk, too slow, but wins the ball against Vinci physically. Franchu. Franchu plays it out to Nihal. That ball, Franchu, will he get to it? Yes, he will. Good cross in, header, and that's a goal for the Blasters. A flying header. I think it's Vibin Mohanan. Yes, it is. Second goal for the Kerala Blasters, and it's a flying Vibin Mohanan to put the Blasters 2-0 ahead. And those who have come to the Kallur are enjoying themselves. As a Jamshedpur FC supporter, I can't believe what the hell is even happening. Yeah, Anyway, that not a good game. Ball was out of touchline. Was it out, Raj? I don't think so. I don't think that the ball was fully out of play. Let's see that again. Franchu sets it up. Nihal Sudesh. I thought it was too strong. Let's see. Does the ball cross the line? No. It doesn't cross the line. Yeah, it's, it doesn't cross the line. Raj, ball in. And that's a good header. And Vipin Mohanan, of all people, first a header from Nihal Sudesh, then a header from Vipin Mohanan. I think that was on no one's bingo card. And the Blasters are back again in the middle. Vipin doesn't get to it. Barla clears, but Vipin wins the ball back. Yeah, ball goes out. Tata out, says Hannibal. Yeah, didn't expect this kind of a game, but at the moment, let's look at the table. Jamshedpur, after 9, would stay on 15 points, and the Blasters would join Sporting Club Delhi and Chennai FC on 8, meaning they would be 7 clear of Mohammedan Sporting, having played 2 matches more. So the Blasters would be today the first team to play 10 matches in this league. Messi Boli, nearly hits the referee, Stojanovic. Sirkovic across to Barla. Vinci Barreto. Vinci and Mohamed Sanan, not that impactful. Mark Zo, Stojanovic, not impactful. Messi Boli, needs help, needs support, not getting it. Sanan into the box. Vinci Barreto, but the header is no problem. And I say I'm not a fan of Genius Sports, and AIFF is only looking in their pockets, but they should rather think about ecosystem, making sure a betting company, a commercial partner will lead to a lot of bans. Uh, First of all, they are not a betting company, right? So get your facts right. They're a data aggregator. Mohamed Sanan, stopped. And that shot from Riyad Puya doesn't come on target. Another half chance. So Editor Ball, to me, that's the first fact. They're not a betting company and they're not shady. They're a data aggregator. So get your facts right, first of all. What the AIFF is doing, I understand the AIFF from their proposition, they think that this is the better offer financially. And the clubs say, listen, no, it is not, because your losses, if they are losses, they will be aggregating and getting bigger. So therefore, for the clubs to get something from the central pool looks very, very unlikely. So therefore, that's the two different stands, the viewpoints. And the point is very, very simple. Also, to me, again, the clubs are at fault because the clubs have not asserted their positions on things with the AFF. And therefore, we are where we are at the moment. Stojanovic with the ball, plays it to Riyad Puya. Messi Boli plays it through to Sanan. That's a good ball. Mohamed Sanan on the touchline and offside. Okay. Didn't look offside to me. But okay. Why Ashley was continuing that to Kerala was leaving his job in Hong Kong. He didn't leave his job in Hong Kong, Hitesh. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. Sanan was clearly offside. He was fired after not making it to the AFC Asian Cup. Unlike India, um, Hong Kong decided, you know what? We should have a new head coach. We should have a new manager. And therefore, he was fired after the last November window. He was sacked because Hong Kong didn't qualify for AFC Cup. Then look at Khalid. Yeah, Hannibal, very true. No, Danish Farouk, is it to Kevin? Terrible from Danish Farouk to Kevin. Okay, yeah. And there again was asked today, why does he play? I don't know. Ranjit Banjir wants to raise discussion when your football is saying total control of League 2F is total mistake, but his arrogant mind will not accept his mistake. Couldn't have said it better and couldn't have said it more right. Jamshedpur, more 41 minutes now on the clock. Ball out to Markzo. Touch not too good, but gets it to Sanan. Back to Lazar Sirkovic. Across to Stojanovic. Out to Nikhil Barla. Barla. Plays it to Stojanovic. Stojanovic. Out. And a chance for the Blasters to break. Atsal. Mohamed Atsal against Stephen Eze. Plays it to Franchu. Doesn't play it to Kevin Yoke. Via Danish and Freddie. Bikash, Danish, Sahif. Back to Jaya. Bikash. Danish work has been very awful this season. Why is he still playing? Is out of his depth. Yeah, Hitesh, that's a good question that all these coaches need to be asked. Long ball forward. Messi Boli. Good defending from Mohamed Sahif. Ash Anwar Sheikh has the ball. Yeah, it's a difficult job. And Ashley not happy with his defense. Shouting at his players. Kevin Yoke. Danish Farooq. Kevin. Kevin. Oh, beats Stojanovic. Kevin Yoke picking up pace. Plays it through. Mohamed Atsal won't get to it. Albino Gomes has it. And supposedly was also offside against the Kerala Blasters striker. It looks on the edge. Don't know if it was offside, but the offside was given. But the ball is back now with the Blasters. Safe to take the throw in. 2-0 for the Kerala Blasters against Jamshedpur FC. Would be 3 vital points to avoid relegation. Puts more pressure on Mohammedan Sporting. Oh, Sahif slips. Vinci Barreto. Vinci against Falu and Jai. Vinci. And Ash Anwar Sheikh has the ball. And Sandy Stewart, yeah, not happy with his attacking winger. Nihal Sudesh. Stojanovic steals the ball. Stojanovic. Sirkovic. Pratik Chaudhary. Messi Boli. Back to Pratik. Riyad Puya. Hasn't had much impact. The whole midfield of Jamshedpur hasn't had an impact today. Pratik Chaudhary. Riyad Puya. Stojanovic. Back to Riyad Puya. Stojanovic. Under pressure from Kevin Yoke. Plays it back to Pratik Chaudhary. Last seconds of the first session are on Stephen Eze. Wants a trip too strong for Messi Boli, but can control it. Plays it to Stojanovic. Out to Barla. Barla to Vinci Barreto. Vinci into the middle, cleared by Freddy. Important clearance. Four minutes of added time. Stojanovic with the ball into the box, headed on. Steven Eze. And it's wide. Or 4 minutes of added time. And Steven Eze for the first time. Jamshedpur bhoge or now the yeah. But they also মানে আচ্ছা খেলছে না ভালো খেলছে না আজকে না they're not playing well today so that they deserve anything out of this game. The Blasters clearly the better team, and we've seen that development over the last few weeks under Ashley Westwood, even though he's tinkering again and again with his lineup. But Steven Eze does well. Mark Zotanpuya, Zerkovic, Messi Boli gets it across. Vinci Barreto. Vinci plays it out to Barla. Barla chips it to Vinci. Vinci and Vinci still in with the ball into the box. And ooh, Ash Anwar Sheikh. And he's taken his captain down as well. Oh, Ash Anwar Sheikh completely misses it, bangs into Bikash Jungnam. And here Vinci winning the duel against Danish Farouk. And then, oh, lucky for Bikash that he just gets the arm here. He doesn't actually get the elbow in the face. Yeah, Bikash Jungnam hurting a little in the face. Thank you, Places, for making easy. This is good for us. Monmouth Supergiant and Mumbai City. Yeah, Shovik, I guess so. Team has got character with Ashley in front of coming in. Yes, not only that, I think Karim Ben Arif is, because of Franchu and his goal and stuff, we're talking about him. Or I thought Ben Arif and that injury, I hope it's not serious. And Raj says, Ekdom Tik Shovik. Throw in for the Blasters. 47.5 minutes on the clock. Less than 90 seconds on it. Lose it again. Sirkovic plays it to Sanan, who's had once or twice a chance. Mark Zo. Riyad Puya loses it. That should be a foul on Nihal Sudesh. Yeah, Jamshedpur not getting to grips with this game, right? They're not getting something. The Blasters are doing it much, much better. Putting their body in the way, their foot in the way. Jamshedpur just, I don't know, too slow in their approach today. I don't know if it's a fact that Owen Coyle is not on the sidelines and shouting at the players for 90 minutes, or if Kevin, you can lose the ball, throw in. Or I don't know, is it the heat, the humid weather in Kochi, which is, do they prefer the weather in Jamshedpur? Long ball. Sanan, I don't think he will get to it. Or will he? Yes, he does. That's good work, but cleared by Danish Farouk. And it's half time between the Kerala Blasters and Jamshedpur FC. And the Blasters are leading 2-0. Two headers. And first Nihal Sudesh after 12 minutes. And then Vibin Mohanan after 36. So the two local boys. And deserving 2-0 lead. Coach heat is on 0 to Jamshedpur. I'm not talking about heat. I'm talking about humidity factor, Hannibal. The heat in the south, for whatever reasons, I'm comparing Kochi with Kolkata in that way. In Kochi, the heat is a little different. Maybe that's a factor. The ground, all those things can be factors for you, know. What is this? A team fight generation taking points to title contenders? Yeah, Ajay, that's the charm of football. That's the charm of league football, where a team which is further at the bottom, so to say, of a league is able to take potentially points, and yeah. So therefore, that is that, um, and that is what it is. So let's just compare. I'm just saying Kochi weather at the moment 30 degrees and 78% humidity. And just to give you the comparison, Jamshedpur is 35 degrees but 20% humidity. So it's hotter in Jamshedpur, but it's dry heat. And that dry heat is different than heat, yeah, than the moist heat. And I can add Kolkata to this discussion as well. Kolkata 30 degrees, 71% humidity. So it's moist and hot, but there's more moisture in Kochi, and that weather, at least my own experience has been that the Kochi weather is a little, you know, so that's the thing. And Kolkata's worse. It's not. Shobik, you might think so, but again, as out of own experience, I thought in the south it's worse. What's the unit budget of Hong Kong Federation, Bangladesh, and all those countries? Oh, Honeywell, I don't know. Have no clue. Mohammedan Sporting is getting ready for sure. Diamond Harbour will replace them. Looks very much like it. I'm chilling here. Rainy days, says Raj. I say Mumbai heat is more worse. You can't even walk. It's that bad. Nah, 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 nah. Nah. It's again, guys. It's perception. But you know, if you add up the facts, and Bombay is never as hot as those other places, right? So the more out of our own experience across the world, wherever the moisture is higher, even if it's a few percentage points, it gets more and more difficult per se. How people even starting living in South India? It's inhabitable. Sure it is. As I said, 5 minutes of torture. Shovik, it can be. It doesn't have to be. No, it's not. Looks more confident overall. Actually, really turn this team around. Yes, they're looking more confident. They're structured. They're organized. Even though, of course, he's playing around on that right wing. He seems to have figured out, you know, and you know, and you know. So to me, mm, uh, his backline is sorted. Yeah, where he's playing with Falu, with Bikram and Sahif. That right position is not fixed. You know, he's been playing around with players. You know, and so that's the thing. Sorry, Mohit compared to Kolkata is nothing. Yeah, I do agree with that. I went to Kolkata once in life, 2010, during month of May. It was insane. As a person from not sure, temperature rarely goes over 40 degrees Celsius. I still remember. Yeah, again, the weather is a factor if we like it or not. And if you're used to a certain type, and this is something also, right? If you're used to a certain type of weather, then it is. And I remember this was a topic regard to in the I League with Real Kashmir, right? Where teams in the winters had to go to Srinagar, and it was suddenly snowing. And I remember the Gokulam, someone at Gokulam told me, my God, you know, we're coming from 30 plus degrees and then going up there. So that weather can be a factor in football. So therefore, that should not be forgotten. And yeah, once more reminder: if you're liking what we're talking about, if you're liking the conversation, do leave a like behind. Thumbs up, please. Share it with other people to join in our conversations. 17 likes so far. Thank you very much. And yeah, help us grow the Arun Foot community here on YouTube and all my other social medias. We're at 4,202. So thank you very much. We're crossing the 4,200 mark today. And as always, watch the short videos, watch the others, and do support Arun Foot here on YouTube. And thank you as always for that. Right. Kochi is going through the hottest summer with high humidity. You can't even stay inside the house without air conditioning, says Ajay. I can still live in dry, cold, snowy weather, but can't live in temperature above 40 degrees. Yeah, Hannibal. Yeah, very, very true. Me chilling in 25 degrees almost throughout the year. Not bad, Raj. Uh, and yes, Hannibal also asking where do you live, and here at the moment, not bad actually. It's actually quite cloudy, but it's 17 degrees, actually decent. What we call t-shirt weather here in Germany. And as they're showing the goals and chances again, yeah, it could easily have been 3-1 for the Blasters instead of the two North Bengal. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, so therefore. That's why it stands. And again, with this result, if it stands, Jamshedpur 15 points from 9 matches. If Mumbai City win, then they most probably are out of the title race. Interestingly, 50-50 ball possession, 3 to 8 attempts in favor of Jamshedpur, but 3 to 1 on target for Kerala Blasters. And that shows you sort of the difference. The Blasters often counter-attacking, as this show again the goal. Karim Benarif, good cross. Nihal, that's a smart run in. Good goal. The ball isn't too high for him to put it in and putting the blast ahead. And then Franchu, Nihal combining and then Franchu putting in the cross. Vivian Mohan completely empty. I don't know why there is no Jamshedpur FC defender or no one covers um, that position and Vivian free header into an empty net because Albino, they're showing it again. Nihal to Franchu. Franchu keeps it in. And yeah, Stephen Eze, of course, in front. Pratik Chaudhary, no man's land, and Nihal Sudesh too far away at the back for him to intervene. And the Blasters are, yeah, deservingly ahead. As I said, it could have been good 2-0. It could have been 3-1, but they deservingly are ahead so far. The foothills of the mountains. Very nice, Raj. But coaching care is very green, very eco-friendly area, right? Still AC is needed. So, Shovik, eco-friendly doesn't mean that the weather can't be brutal, right? So therefore, that's not a solution on that front. And Jamshedpur substitutions. Well, who do they have on the bench? Let's talk on the players on the bench. Ravi Kumar as a second goalkeeper, Shartak Goloi, Madhi Talal, Ritik Dash, Reita Chikawa, Pronoy Haldar, Jarmanpreet Singh, Rosenberg Gabriel, and Manveer Singh. So I don't know how fit Madhi Talal is. That's the first question. If Madhi Talal is fit, then maybe taking off Lazar Zirkovic, Riyad Puya drops a little, and Madhi Talal is a playmaker. Um, and then otherwise, Reita Chikawa always is an option. Ritik Das, surely an option for both the wings. Vinci and Mohamed Sanan, not convincing. Riyad Puya, who I liked in the last game against Mohun Bagan as Mumbai City in the last match, not at all impactful so far. So therefore, that might also be an option for Jamshedpur if they're looking, if they're going to come and let's see what they can do. Good job by Westwood. Stephen, I would say brilliant job by Westwood. If you see that this team, how he's turned it around, he's done very well. Green and humid is very different. High humidity causes more sweating and you easily get tired. Exactly, Babalus. Very, very true. It's to cold weather. It's also true. Congratulations, BFC, for RFDL trophy. Yeah. Not only that, Stephen, congratulations to BFC, but especially congratulations to certain Renry Singh, who, after all that has happened, still stuck around and is still the coach. And I think that's the bigger story on all of this. And yeah, and that's the big story in my opinion, that Randy has taken that step back, is gone to coach the RFDL team and has won. What is he? Comeback loading in second half. Okay, I don't interesting. I don't know how you're thinking about it. Yeah, yeah. So let's wait and see. They will have to change things then. I think Bayern can win UCL this year. They're looking good, right? So looking good would be an underestimation. I think, PSG is the toughest team left in the competition. I think PSG Bayern Munich could be over two legs a cracker. Um, and But I think, yeah, at the moment Bayern Munich are the best team in Europe, and they showed it. Is Next Gen Cup happening this year? Bloblu's no clarity on that with all that has happened in the world. Um, and also, of course, with Reliance FSDL gone, I don't know if that is still something which Reliance Foundation and the Premier League are working on, because I don't know if the partnership with the Premier League and the ISL exists anymore. Yeah. Shovik Hannibal, if I understood right, is from Jharkhand. I feel like I'm in hot chamber when I visit Kolkata. It's really hard for me to survive in May season. No, Raj, it's part and parcel. Summer's Kolkata. I think was it 2 years ago? Yeah, I think it was 2 or 3 years ago when I was in the summer in Delhi and it was like close to 50 degrees. That was really bad. It felt like the skin was burning, right? That was a crazy feeling. But again, that's the weather for you. But and therefore think, we're talking about the weather and these guys have to play football in these conditions. So that's that's the reality of things, and yeah, hoping that things get that our scheduling could be in such a way that you kick off a little later in the day and then have two matches. But a problem is, of course, we've got the 5 p.m. kickoff, we've got the 7:30 p.m. kickoff, and the problem is, you know, how do you adjust it? Spain, for example, in very hot summers or in summer season, have match kickoffs at 10 or even at 12 midnight, right? But then the question, public transport, how do people get to the stadium and get home? Yeah, so that's the problem. How can Sun and miss those chances? I mean, both him and Sir are not performing upon the hype. Yeah, Divyanshu, you've used, you know, the word hype. I think the problem is they're talented, but the question is, um, how can they be better, right? Or is there a ceiling which they've reached and they will not get better? That's the problem with all these players, right? The real good ones cross that threshold earlier or later, and that will be the challenge for both of these players. So let's wait and see. What's the highest temperature in Germany? Hannibal, the temperatures can go up to 40, right? But that's rare, right? Last summer, I think here in Remscheid, what was it? Was it 32, 33 degrees highest? But we don't have ACs. Our rooms are built in a way to keep the walls are built in a way that the heat is kept in, right? So therefore the building construction different. So therefore here higher temperatures are always a problem. IWL in peak summer, yeah, that's part of the problem, Raj. No? That and therefore, why are you having 9 o'clock kickoffs? Of course, yes, on one side it's the topic of floodlights, but again, you don't want to play at the highest time of summer and sun. Arun says Kareem and Francho are the two best players in Kerala. Vasta as Francho got fitness issue, he was substituted within 6 minutes, then it's all up to them to exceed to take advantage. Arun, I don't think that those two are the best players. I think the most important player, even though those two have been great signings, Kareem um, and Franchu, but I think there are two substitutions: Ritik Das and Ray Tachikawa coming on. Tachikawa for Lazar Serkovic. To me, Falun Jaya at the back. Falun Jaya, Vikash are the key players, and let's see what they can do with their structure. 6 p.m. is best for cable, even hotter part of India. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you had 6 and 8:30, but again, in some parts of India, 8:30 is too late. So that's the problem with your double headers, but that would be more suiting in my opinion. Shovi says, don't worry, Bayern will win if champion also win World Cup and the first will be repeated. Let's see. Even though Bayern won in 2013 and Germany won in 2014, but Shovik, I'll take it. Tikimete from youth team looks decent player. Has potential, Steven. Let's see. I guess Interkashi will now decide the table. Just wait for the other Havas to face Monmouth Supergiant. says Divyanshu. Yeah, let's see. Mohun Bagan's season is not easy. I mean, the Northeast now, not easy. As we have kickoff for the second 45. Jamshedpur playing from left to right in their away white, and Kerala Blasters in their blue jerseys, blue shorts and yellow jerseys and stockings from right to left. And as I said, two substitutions. Um, Lazar Zirkovic and Vinci Barreto off with Ri Tachikawa and Ritik Das on. Cross from Tachikawa and Ashanwar Sheikh just puts the ball over. 27 seconds on the clock. Corner for Jamshedpur FC. So let's see, Divyanshu. Building up to keep the heat inside. If I'm not wrong. Yes, Stephen, that's the case. And that's an interesting one. Reita Chikawa wasn't intended. And Ashan Mashik plays it safe. Corner. Stojanovic, that's good. Headed out by the Blasters. Ritik Das into the box. Cleared by the Blasters. Stojanovic. Back to Nikhil Barla. Kevin Yoke does well. Kevin Yoke sends Vibin on a journey, but he's not faster than Nikhil Barla, and that's a foul on Barla. What I feel the problem with Sanan is he tries to over try and show skills. It has become his playing style. Yeah. Raj, you have a point there, which I will agree to. That's it's a habit of these players, no? But according to some Nalol fans, Interkashi is Mr. Goenka's B team, which is quite funny because yes, why do they think so? Because you have Pritijit in there, you have Senor Habas in there, and the funny one is, I think that the East Bengal fans need to understand and learn that I wouldn't use the word hate, but there are certain animosities, and that's a rough foul from Stephen Eze, but play continues. Yeah, it continues. Pratik Chaudhary. So Habas didn't go as a friend. Pritijit also didn't go as a friend. So uh, again, and these conspiracies that some East Bengal fans are creating all over the place, just I don't know, problem. Ritik Das beats Bikash. That ball's gonna go out. Goal kick for Interkashi. I was about to say no, Kerala Blasters. Sandy Stewart. No, talking more to his players. Ritik Das. Yeah, trying to be more impactful on the left flank with Mohammad Sanan going to the right. Oh, Nikhilwala allows the ball to roll out. Throw in for Jamshedpur FC. Stojanovic. Balla kicks it high. Headed out by Falu. And Reita Chikawa brought down by Freddy. Falu and Jai. And they also play from Kolkata. They've got a lot of Bengalis in their staff, and that's what. Which fan base and the club in India is most disliked? I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. And actually, that's a good question. I don't know. Honestly, I wouldn't be able to tell you who. Is it because of winning Mohun Bagan? Is it uh, East Bengal fans because of their mourning? In the south, of course, the rivalry would be BFC Blasters. I honestly don't know which is the one the most. Just listen to Aditya interview said grassroots need more games, but what about quality coaches? Age for issue quantity over quality issue, even if they add more games. It's all interlinked. It's all interlinked. Mm. Nicely done by the Blasters. Kevin Yoke. Or not. Saif, Danish, Mohamed Saif. Oh, that's a foul from Messi Boli. And I think the referee might pull out a card. That's Messi Boli. No, he's not. Mohamed Atsal is off. Victor Bertomeu is on, the Spanish striker. Like Madrid in Europe. I mean, but Real Madrid are, I mean, in the past they used to be hated because they were successful. Now they hated because they don't, they want to live in their own world and don't follow any rules and regulations. I mean, if Real Madrid after the Bayern game say, guys, um, because we lost because of the referee, how many decisions went for you in those two games against Bayern Munich, which, penalties not given, goals given, whatever, red card not given. Ashan Rashik with the ball. 51 minutes now on the clock. Danish Farouk puts a little pressure on Falun Jai, who goes high and long. Victor Barthomeo plays it to Nihal. And Nihal taking too long. Victor wanted the ball straight away back. Nihal plays it to Franchu. Nihal Sudesh and overcooks it. Yeah, sharp grounder maybe, or a light chip might have done it. Edith Tobol, no, Edith Toboy. Sorry, Edith Toboy. I just see that. Yeah, but small spelling. I couldn't see it. I don't know. East Bengal fan base. They openly support Kalan Chauhan during they live in 70s era. La La Land. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. That there are different reasons why fan bases are not liked. Yeah. Anyone RFTL Youth League with Junior Blues? Yes, Siddharth. Great news. Very happy for him because what BFC have done with him is not good. Oh, headed out by Injai. Masters. Ooh, Messi Boli in the way. And Falu puts out his feet. And telling because just play it out. Look at current scenario. Most logical fan bases from corporate with light. Take name. Raj, you've already got too many problems. Thank you all also, Raj, for all the video clips that you've been putting out in the last few days in my name. Yeah, it seems like you're one of the reasons why it seems like I've won the Twitter war. Wow. Cleared by Freddy after the corner. Magzo plays it back to Barla, who chips it forward to Reita Chikawa. Reita Chikawa. And that's another corner for Jamshedpur FC. If Jamshedpur score, then this match might get interesting. And Falu Enjoy already becoming very cozy with Stephen Eze pushing him, holding him a little, putting his head down. Falu Enjoy. One of my favorites this season. Passion, he's got character, defending skills. Corner, Riyad Puya to take it this time. Fourth corner for Jamshedpur FC. 55th minute in play. Oh, that's a good corner, Freddy. Jamshedpur with the ball. And Reita Chikawa can't control it. Throw in Kerala Blasters. Kerala Blasters 2, Jamshedpur FC 0. And there are two more substitutions. Shartak Guloi and Madita Lal come on. Stojanovic goes off and I don't know if if Balla or Mark Zo is going off. Long throw from Sahif. Oh, Kevin Yoke. Shatak Goloi. Oh, he's welcome. Sahif intercepted by Barla. Now his left back goes down. Oh, Tachikawa pushes down Nihal Sudesh. I think Jamshedpur having played for more than 10 days, Kochi heat affecting. Surely feel that Kochi heat is not working in favor of the Blasters. Is working in favor of the Blasters and working against Jamshedpur. Manolo stopped Roma City today, which I would not like. Then the win will be statement from him. Yeah, could be cleared. By the Blasters. Any hope of ISL next year, Stephen? I don't know. Honestly, with all that's going on, it looks like we're to square one and the problems continues. Hey, KBC fan from Malappuram or KBC fans from Malappuram. Good to see that you are here on the channel and your team winning today, deservingly winning today. Could be a big win. Statement from the Blasters. Sahif in the 57th minute from the left, throw in. Kevin Yoke forward. And ball goes out again. Yeah, the Blasters need to do more from an attacking standpoint. Jamshedpur have had, it's the subjective feeling, little bit more of the ball. And that is always dangerous. Sahif, Kevin Yoke, back to Sahif. Yoke, Sahif against Sartak. Yoke, Franchu. Yoke. We'll only get to Pratik Chaudhary. Madhita Lal, who's back. Out to Sanan. Sanan loses the ball to Freddy. Kevin. Kevin. Freddy plays it to Vibin. Franchu, Vibin. Kevin Yoke. Ball out to Vibin against Pratik Chaudhary. Vibin. Oh. And that's the problem with the decision maker. Franchu say, why didn't you play it into my feet? And yeah, a reality. That's the problem sometimes. Kerala Blasters back. Yes, surely. Ball with Pratik Chaudhary. Oh, blocked by Bartomeu. Bartomeu. And thrown for Jamshedpur. Sharta Guloi. Messi Boli. Madhi Dalal. Shortak. Who had it in the equalizer the other night. Messi Boli. Little too overambitious, but Saif clears it. Oh, good save from Arshan Sheikh. Rita Shikawan unable. Nikhil Bala headed out by Falunjai. Back to Barla. Ritik Das. Danish Farooq heads it out. Madhi Talal. Kevin Yoka gets involved. Nice ball. And good ball from Bibin. Can Nihal keep the ball in? No, he can't. Another one. Don't you join East Bengal management? Bring changes. Need to back up Claudius stays. Oh, it's a good header from Ritik Das and cleared by Ashwin Sheikh. Shovik, it isn't that easy. Again, who am I? Oh, Falu and Jai. And he puts off Messi Boli. From taking a shot. Shovik, might sound easy, but it's not so easy. And I don't think that an East Bengal club could want and could afford someone like me to come in and sort this stuff out. Do you see one of the, where is Lamasia from Punjab? Ask them. Again, this is Raj. This Midden culture need to go. Yeah, the channel. Thanks a lot, Karawas FC fans from Malapuram. Thank you for the support and always keep on supporting your club. Shovik, very clearly says what he is, joins Bengal. Maidan is still stuck in 60s or some people running haven't evolved. Yeah. It's both. The people haven't evolved and the Maidan culture hasn't. It's fun. I mean, if you go there and go in the afternoon and talk football, chit chat, free kick Sahif just inside the Jamshedpur, but the fourth official says take the ball back into your that half. Yeah. On the left, Sahif to take the free kick. 61 minutes on the clock. Kerala Blasters 2, Jamshedpur FC 0. Headed down. Cleared by Sharthak. Danish Farooq heads it back. Messi Boli. Reta Chikawa. Out to Ritik Das. Ritvik Das plays it. Wants to play to Talal, but intercepted by Vibin. Vibin has no options. Loses the ball too easily. Back with the Blasters. Vibin. Danish. Kevin. Kevin to Freddy. Ooh. That's a foul. That hurt. So, thanks again. Why I feel the way sport broadcasting thing is going, I don't see football leagues going to OTT platform. Example, fan code is going. I see. Yeah, but the TV channels don't want to pay, right? Is the procedure that much? Maybe the procedure is complicated, but the club needs to want to bring in people, no? So that's the reality. Full love, sir. Thanks a lot. Oh, and Messi Boli offside. Falun Chai clapping in appreciation to the linesman. Karawasasi fans, thanks a lot. And also my appreciation to you guys. Keep on supporting your club would be my only thing to say to you and everyone who's involved with the Blasters. The moment you enter Maidan, you are in different world. People are unaware of what's happening currently, but we always talk about legacy. Yeah. If you tell them, you know what, that for example, Bayern Munich, Real Madrid is one of the best matches to have been seen, and looks like substitutions happening. Hormi Pam coming on for Bikash Jungnam, and Franchu coming up after 63 minutes for Iban. So clearly, the Ritik Das effect strengthening that right side. Bikash Jungnam going off, and Hormi Pam Ruiwa coming on as a centre back. So therefore, for me, keep on supporting. And the Maidan culture is yeah, it's again, if you tell them that this week has seen one of the best games in the last few years between Bayern Munich and Real Madrid, they'll tell you, there have been better derbies. And Vibin Mohanan runs through and nearly scores a second. That was bad defending from Jamshedpur. And is it Pratik Chaudhary? Let's see. Saif with a long forward. Vibin gets a shot off and then whacks fully into Pratik Chaudhary. 64 plus minutes. And you see how much of water that the players are pouring on themselves. Pratik Chaudhary in pain. As we already have done 4 substitutions. Ritik Das, Reta Chikawa, Shata Gulo, and Madi Talal coming on. And potentially they don't have any other centre back. So either Pranay Halda comes in and plays as centre back. Lazar Sirkovic also is gone. Oh, interesting. IFF Magnum leaves, nobody comes in. We say at Mumbai City. Yeah. Can we get Nufal national team Sarah Liston? Why? I mean, honestly, my question is, as much as I've loved Nufal this season at Mumbai City, Liston is still better. Nufal has to show it. Nufal has had a few good games, even last few games, right? Has to do better. So it is a boy, not so uh, should have my support, but doesn't have my support as Pratik Chaudhary goes off after treatment. Just 1 second, need to get up. And that's going to be the interesting part in this game, right? Blasters falling back. Jamshedpur FC with the ball in the middle of the Blasters half. And the ball, Ash Anwar Sheikh has it. Yeah, it was said that Ash Anwar might make a mistake. It said in halftime. And also it was said that Franchu would go off and then things would change. Let's see. Victor Bertomeu, no effect so far up front. Blasters with the ball. And of course, Ashley Westwood strengthening his defensive unit by bringing on Urmipam Ruiwa and Ivan Doling. Blasters on the left. Kevin Yoke in the box. Kevin Yoke plays it back. Cleared by Barla. That's the problem with Kevin Yoke. Often gets into lovely spaces, but can't create anything. Long ball forward for Jamshedpur FC. And the Blasters clear their lines. And that's the interesting part in this game. Jamshedpur not able to create enough. Blocked by the Blasters. Stephen Eze after the ball. Player down. Danish Farouk wins the ball. That movement against Talal hurt. Danish Farouk. Let's see. I know your point. At this time, we need to do transitions. We don't have any major games financially better. We slowly instead remove the underperformers. The question is, who are the underperformers? Again, that's my question. Who are the underperformers and who are these exceptional players that you want in the national team? The national team is not a transitional thing. And, I put in players and then hopefully in 2 years they'll be better and all. Doesn't work. Sorry. It doesn't work in my opinion. I have a stupid question. Can ISL pay Andanda or Markande the wages they get in Europe? If yes, would they consider playing in ISL or ISL clubs? Stephen, yes, they could. Oh, cleared by the Blasters. Corner for Jamshedpur FC. Is that Talal going over? Yeah, Madhi Talal. Has had little impact so far. Nearly 69 minutes played. Madhi Talal to take the corner for the... And that looks like Nauch. Yes, Naucha coming on for Danish Farouk. Madhi Talal. Oh, that's a good corner. And that's kept out by the Blasters. Kevin Yoke puts in the afterburners. Can't keep the ball in. Quickly taken throw in. Riyad Puya cleared by the Blasters. Nihal Sudesh. Long ball. Nihal Sudesh. Have to be careful. Freddy. Ball out to Kevin Yoke. It's a little chaotic at the moment. Freddy. Naucha. Plays it back. Sahif. And Ball with Blasters again. Ash Anwar Sheikh to take it. Headed out by Jamshedpur. Headed forward. Oh, and not careful. Balla plays it back to Albino Gomes, who plays it long. Oh, Falun Jai. Ball back with Arsh Anwar Sheikh. I mean to say till the next one starts, I'm supposed to be 30s and into 40s. So I mean to say like Chingan boss back in old days and Liston Manvir Tansh underperformers. Liston and Manvir, are you underperformers? Who are our performers? Again, Danish Farooq doesn't deserve to play national team. No doubt about that. But who's Messi Boli with a shot on corner. So therefore for me, it is a boy. I don't see your players. Nufal has played 3-4 very good matches. Let's see again. Messi Boli, shot attempt. And Ashanur Sheikh seems to have gotten his fingers to it. Corner. Madi Talal to take it. Oh, cleared. Somehow by the Blasters. Nihal. And earns a throw in against Nikhil Balla for the Blasters. Let's see that again. Shot from Messi Boli. Okay. Where did the referee see a touch from? Was it the Kerala? I was watching the goalkeeper always. And there's a Blasters players down. I think it's Sahif. Kari Aiban close by. So now Chaos fans was sad until now, but now there is something to be happy about. Yes, be happy about it. Support your club, support your team, and yeah. And Steven says one thing: fans win or lose, don't stop supporting the team, and that's the most important thing. I think this whole boycott, in my opinion, not good, not good in the interest of Blasters, in the interest of Indian football also, and. That's the most important thing. So keep on supporting your team, keep on supporting your club. Without your support, the teams are nothing. Owen Coyle in the stands doesn't look too happy. Understandably, because if Mumbai City win tonight, by any chance, then Jamshedpur FC's chances in the title race slim down a lot. Throw in for the Blasters from the right. Bartomeu loses it against Tachikawa. Free kick. Eze. Riyad Puya. Madi Talal. Pratik Talal. Barla. Ritik Das. Looking for Messi Boli. Ritik Das. Messi Boli with the ball. And was Messi Boli offside? Sandy Stewart and Ashley Westwood having nice words. Pamruiva taking his time. And looks like Ashley Westwood picked up a yellow card. Referee Lakshay. Holmi Pump with the free kick. If the Blasters can hold this, would be a big, big win for the Blasters. 75 minutes on the clock. Throw in Mohammad Sahif. And it's the drinks break. Westwood still arguing with the referee. So Westwood not utilizing the drinks break to talk to his players, rather arguing on and on and on with the referees. Focus on your players, Ashley. You've gotten your card. And if you talk too much, they might flash you a second. And once more, there's a replay of some chances in the second half. Yeah, that Rei Tachikawa cross, which suddenly becomes danger. Ashanwar Sheikh does the best he could in that situation. Then Talal with the cross. Ritik Das with header. A good save from Ashanwar Sheikh. Yeah, blocks it with his feet. And then that Messi Boli shot. Okay. Messi Boli shot went off Falu Njaya. Okay, that's why that was a corner. And the goal scorers, Nihal Sudesh on one side and Vipin Mohanan. The two local boys and two headers from the two local boys, not the tallest boys as well. So that will stand in the history books. Pratik Chaudhary goes off and Pronoy Halda comes on, expected. Yeah, they didn't have any other centre backs. So Pronoy fills in as a centre back for now. Freddie. Naucha, Freddie. Naucha. Okay. I don't know who he was looking for. Ball still in. Barla. Steven says Kerala Blasters should not sit back and invite pressure. They give away the equalizer and last game sitting back and going to defensive. Very true. The only advantage this time around, it's a 2-goal advantage. But yeah, I agree with you. But again, it's not the same team as in the first half also. A lot of defensive players playing in positions where they normally don't play. Naucha is not a defensive midfielder. He's a left back. The Blasters are playing a 5-man backline now. Sharthak Goloi to take a long throw in, clearing the ball of all moisture. Sharthak maybe falling over the towel. 78 plus minutes. Kerala Blasters FC 2, Jamshedpur FC 0. Ball comes into the box. Falun Jai heads it out for a corner. Yeah. Had his head above Stephen Eze. And again, Falun Jai, Stephen Eze. Stephen Eze this time, using his arm and elbow to keep Falu a little away. Mati Talal with the corner. It's a Stephen Eze header. Oh, and Ashanwar Sheikh takes no chances. Puts the ball over another corner. Falu Jai, currently the best friend of Stephen Eze in Kochi. And that header goes over. And Stephen Eze. Hasn't gotten the chances he needs to create something or maybe do a solo run, which is also done in the ISL in the past. And the Blasters, if they by any chance get a third, then it's done and dusted. Nocha. Bertomeu with space. Plays it to Kevin. Bertomeu. Back to Kevin. Yoke. Kevin. Taking the back. Sahif. Iban. Falu. Nihal. Iban. Hormipam. Plays it back to his keeper. Anwar Sheikh. Oh, Cleared by Jamshedpur. Reta Chikawa can't get it past Freddy. Sahif. Kevin. Kevin Yoke cuts in with some space. Kevin Yoke. Oh, Balla reacts. Maditala out to Mohammed Sanan. Messi Boli. Sanan will keep it in. Plays it back to Talal. Talal chips it goalwards. Falunjai heads it out. Somehow the ball comes to Sanan. And the Blasters clear their lines. Vibin. Lovely ball. And Nihal Sudesh will get to it against Nikhil Balla. Nihal Sudesh plays it back to Naucha. Across to Kevin Yoke. Kevin against Sarthak Goloi. Kevin against Sarthak Goloi. Kevin in the box. Blocked by Talal. Aiban. Kevin. Kevin tries to turn it around. And Reta Chikawa on the ground. 2026 World Cup with most expensive tickets for matches, and I heard that they're charging high prices during the matches. Yeah, supposedly transport issues and problems and this and that and everything. Let's wait and see, especially in the US. Seems to mess. Tachikawa to Talal. Madi Talal. 82 plus minutes on the clock. The French magician to Tachikawa. Talal. Tachikawa. Tachikawa dribbles past one, past two, back to Talal. Talal chips it forward, but Falunjaya heads it to his keeper. Ash Anwar Sheikh has it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, the Indian referees don't count. They don't count when the goalkeeper has the ball. Bartomeu! And Stephen Eze bundles into Bartomeu. Bartomeu seems to be in pain. And Stephen Eze, not happy. I don't know what as the referee. Red card against Stephen Eze. Okay. And Falunjai. Only pump. Falunjai like a bodyguard, ensuring that Stephen Eze, and I didn't do anything, is what he's saying. Let's see that again. Atumi has it. Oh, if it's the L, let's see that. What he does, the ball is gone. He goes with his elbow into the face. Oh. And you see the reaction from Ashley Westwood. If you ask me, I think the referee was right to give him a red. If I see that replay, I think the ball's gone, man's on the way down, your arm is like this, and then you go into your man. Not needed, Stephen Eze, because if your team wants to fight for the title, you need it. Once more, let's see that. Bartomeu with the shot. And then, and it's not, they didn't show it the problem one. I think, Shemo, to me, the red card is fair. Yeah. Every match we see red card now. I think it's a fair red card. If you ask me, risking the injury of an opponent, and if that's the rule, and Stephen Eze getting bothered about it. And Jamshedpur FC, who've gone offensive, who've gone attacking, Now will be interesting to see how they form their Messi Boli. Yeah, looks offside against Ivan. Ivan. Ivan Doling. Looking at options. Plays it to Sahif. Who chips it forward, but ball goes out. See how red card regulate here because I see Sanchez got red but no suspension. Stimo, red cards can be overturned. So it doesn't mean if you give XYZ a player a red card and it is perceived not to be right, then the red card can be overturned. So to me, again, as I said, Brian Sanchez to me red card wasn't right and it's been taken away. Therefore, yeah, right decision. Falun Jae, Momi Pam, back to Falu. Not the best of touches. Freddy cleared the Homipam, but Nocha can't get to it. Back to Homipam. Naucha, Freddy with the ball. Iban. It's interesting that the Blasters are playing with defenders in midfield. Kevin Yoke. Kevin. Iban. Freddy. Sahif. Kevin. Sahif. Iban. Falu. Hormipam. Kevin. Vibin. Kevin. Freddy. Hormipam. Out to and yeah, bundled down, but foul not given. Okay, interesting. Looks like this red will be cancelled over the weekend. Babalos, at first I didn't see it, and then the way Stephen goes into the man, I think the red is justified. If it's overturned or not, again, valid red cards have been overturned and all that stuff. Yes, very true, but I don't know. Let's wait and see. We already know that Owen Coyle will say something, so be ready for that. Madi Talal, can't guess past Freddy. Kevin to Vibin. Vibin back to Kevin. Kevin with some space. Kevin against Madi Talal and then fouled by Mohamed Sanan. Sorry, against Riyad Puya and against Mohamed Sanan. Disappointing game for Mohamed Sanan. Free kick for the Blasters. It seems like Sahif will take it. Yeah, plays it short to Kevin. Out to Nihal, who wants to go to the corner flag in the 89th minute. Oh, Nihal plays on and the ball is already out. This is, oh God, seriously. You've got still added extra time. Why are you going to the corner flag? Yeah. Mohamed Sanan now is right back. Pronoy looking to find Ritik. Balla. Shartagulo now as second centre back. Pronoy. Pronoy looking to chip it forward. That's a good ball. Messi Boli and blocked by Hormipam Ruiba. 6 minutes of added time. All of a sudden, Kerala is out of the reaction zone and Northeast are in danger now. Potentially, yeah. Potentially, the Blasters are not. Yeah, they're looking to be out. Corner and Falun Jaye, Messi Boli, and it's a lot of pushing and shoving. Talal. Talal headed out by Freddy. Throw in. Sandy Stewart not happy. Talal. Balla. Sarthak. Pronoy Halda. Pronoy. No. That's a goal kick for the Blasters. Never will turn down red carded players to your favorite teams. Mike, these kind of things are also easy to say. Again, there are red cards to be overturned. There are some which are not. Again, I don't know, always agree to it, but some of them were not red cards. And that happens, right? So this, oh, you know what, they're going to do this for their favorite team, this, that, everything, doesn't happen. The Blasters. Ball forward. Yoke against Sanand. Sanand as well to win the ball. Tachikawa to Messi Boli. Tachikawa. Talal. Tachikawa. Sharthok. Sharthok Gului. Taking too much time. Talal. Pronoy. Where is the head coach of Jamshedpur? Shimo in the stands. He's suspended. And that ball goes into no one's land. Throw in for Kerala Blasters, who are heading for a big, big win tonight. Because if they win, they would move to 8 points in the ISL table and leave that second last spot, which they've held for a long, long time, and join Sporting Club Delhi and Chennai FC on that. The Blasters. That would mean 7 points from the last 3 for Ashley Westwood after first loss. And Odisha with 6 points are now second last in the table. Interesting, we praised them, said a lot about them. Oh, and that's not a good pass from Vibin. Jamshedpur on that left wing. Ritik. Messi Boli. Messi Boli. And Saif will allow the ball to go out. No, he won't. Plays it to Kevin. Vibin. Ball back to Kevin Yoke, who's not been tracked back by Mohammad Sanan. Kevin Yoke against Pronoy Halda. Kevin Yoke. Kevin in the box. Kevin plays it across. Nihal with a chance potentially. And Nihal's blocked by Vibin. And again, terrible decision making. Yeah. Ashley Westwood thinking the same. Terrible decision making by the Indian players. Kevin Yoke does everything right to get the ball into that dangerous area. And none of them are able to utilize that chance. Kerala Blasters have the ball back. Blasters with the ball. Naucha. Ball to Freddy. Kevin Yoke, who's put in the afterburners a few times. The Blasters with the ball. Back with the Blasters. Saif. Aiban. Kevin. Freddy. Plays it back to Falu Njai. Oh, Ritik Das steals it. Falu plays it out to Hormipam. Naucha. Ball forward. Can Vibin head it to Bartholomew? Can't. Oh, good block from Vibin against Sarthak. Throw in Jamshedpur FC back to the Blasters. We're in the last few seconds of the game. We've been Freddie, Iban, Kevin. Oh, long ball towards Hormipam. And that's the final whistle. A deserving 2-0 victory for the Kerala Blasters at home against a disappointing Jamshedpur FC. Takes them to 8 points in the ISL table. Nihal in the 12th, Vibin in the 36th, both local boys with headers. Let me quickly do the tweet. Right, that has gone out. Sorry. So, is this the Ashley effect? What to say when you got some results from Prithviraj? 100%. It shows you the difference between having an Ashley Westwood and having had David Katala before that. Katala had, I don't know, but the body language, the way he interacted, did his stuff, I didn't like it. You know, and on the other side, you look at how Ashley's come in, given the team some confidence. Of course, also yes, Franchu and Karim Benarif coming in has changed the team's uh, performance level, has changed the team's intensity. Even though he's playing around, tinkering around with the formation, I don't think he's still happy with what he has. But the team is getting the result, and that is what at the end of the day counts. And that's the big positive, I think, for the Blasters at the moment. That um, 2 wins out of three. Northeast, of course, yeah, it was tight. Could have gone their way also, but surely this is the Ashley Westwood effect. Seem with out of former coach, there's no drama with the staff. Yeah, sure. Maybe who's the man of match for you in the game? Oh, Stephen, that's a good question. Who's my man of the match? It's a Blasters team performance. Who's my man of the match? Kevin, 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 Vibin, Nihal. I don't have a man of the match, to be honest with you. It's a difficult one. Kerala says top two title contenders, Bangalore FC and Jamshedpur FC. Yes, Mahesh, very true. Renedi's Bangalore FC have just won the RFDL. Meanwhile, what a shame when you only has 13 games, got 20 plus games this season. Sujal, it's not a shame. It's look at it from a different perspective. I think we should all be happy that the ISL is being played, because if you had asked me 3 months ago, I had my doubts that the ISL will be played, right? And if I look at the whole scenario, I think we should all be happy. Good morale boost for the players and fans. Yes, Prithviraj, surely it is. Usually chances are less. Yes, Aman, chances after today's game look much less, because now Jamshedpur stay on 15 points but have played now 9 matches, and depends on, so to say, what um, uh, Mumbai City and Mohun Bagan do in the next few days. Mumbai City, of course, um, next up tonight against FC Goa. So that's a big one. And then, of course, Northeast United host Mohun Bagan tomorrow. So that will most probably tell us yeah, where the thing is going. And let's see what happens. Messi gameplay. I mean, he tried, but wasn't good. Your prediction, go FC Mumbai City. Shemo, I think Mumbai City will win 2-0 or 2-1. Now, Sri Prassi started well this season, but the team they had it was never going to be a title winning team. Sujal, yes, and of course Talal didn't play that much. I think that's in my opinion that's a huge factor that someone like Amadi Talal didn't play much, and and to me, therefore he's lost that opportunity, and and therefore the Ripper yeah are a good team, but are not as good a team to fight for the title most probably, right? Even though I would still say that they have a certain level of quality amongst the foreigners, so that should not be forgotten. Right. With that, I don't know if you've got anything more to say or to add on this live. Once more, the reminder: if you haven't, do like, do share, do subscribe to the channel. Thanks a lot to all of you who have done it or are doing this. We stand at 4,208 at this moment, and you know, and so therefore, yeah, so therefore that's good. Uh, who do you think can win the league this season? Shovik, Mumbai City, Mumbai City FC surely can. Mohun Bagan can. And yeah, let's wait and see what the others do. Um, and let's see if the others are in the race or not. People are waking up. The video also got liked by some people who own the FSC Federation. Raj, good, good. I mean, again, facts spoken, and that's the most important thing. Right, with that, I'll end this live. I'll be back in about 20-25 minutes. Then, with the top clash of the day, FC Goa versus Mumbai City Football Club. Can Mumbai City once more win at the Fatorda and strengthen their title push, or are FC Goa a stumbling block for the Islanders? In the second game, as I say, after the Canada Blasters score a 2-0 win, a reserving 2-0 win against Jamshedpur FC at home, they reduce their relegation woes, while for Jamshedpur FC, most probably the title race is over. Thanks, and I catch you a little later.